You're listening to Hey Pal, What's New with John, Alex, and Greg. Hey Pal, What's New is a product of Sack of Sin Entertainment. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and all other social media platforms. Hey Pal, What's New can be found on Spotify, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and all other podcast locations. Or check us out at sackofsin.com or heypalwhatsnew.com. Warning, Hey Pal, What's New contains explicit content. John, Alex, and Greg are a pair of vulgar Gen Xers. If you are easily offended, please stop listening and go download a nice tame podcast like the Goop Podcast. You have been warned.
TVs. Hey, totally nude radio. Totally nude radio. He's still got those saggy ass freaking piercings on his eye. Hey, everybody, guess what? It's fuck you, Verizon.
Fuck you, Verizon.
You always got to take me out of my game. It's Hey Pal, what's new? I'm Greg, and that's John Alex over there, and we're here to bring the fun.
And this is my wiener.
Yes, stroke that wiener. You got a taco on your phone, too?
He likes to be pet.
Let's burn shit. Yeah! Anyway. We're at the CCC, everybody, and it's a good time, you know. I'm going to freaking, you know.
Aww.
Yeah, it's good times. It's a Sunday night.
I called Greg today, and I said, are we doing the podcast? And you know what he said?
What?
I'm going to come.
I knew you were.
I certainly did, yeah. So we're here, and we're queer. We will not disappear. What's new with you there, Sasquatch?
Dude, I had such a hectic fucking week.
Oh, yeah?
Well, what?
Tell me all about it.
I had my daughter's birthday, and then my wife's birthday, and Xander's concert at the school.
Oh my goodness!
It's been a fucking nonstop.
That's what happens when
and
you get a whole bunch of kids.
Manny had his comms festival at the college because. You know.
I'm excited to see those shorts.
Oh God, yeah.
I do want to see them.
I was telling about you. I'm not going to talk about them here.
No.
There's something to truly behold.
Oh yeah, you got to sign an NDA for that.
Well, yeah, because I was in. And at first, I'm just like, dude, oh my God, I'm just like, I'm so embarrassed because I'm going on and on. Is this what I fucking sound like? Holy shit, you couldn't edit me better.
Well, we've done 150. What is it? 157 of these things. So you should be used to it by now. My many stages of my fucking weight and fucking beards.
Geez, both of us. Holy shit.
I'm actually wearing a white shirt today, which is odd for me.
I mean, sorry.
Yeah, you know, whitey.
At least you're not wearing red suspenders.
True. Well, you can't tell. Maybe I got braces under this table, but you never know.
Braces?
Yeah, boots and braces, motherfucker.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Haven't you? Don't you have the freaking skinhead starter kit?
No.
You got to go to 99X down the city. Get yourself a pair of Doc Martens, some Levi's.
Oh, shit.
They have to be Levi's. They have to be, nice tight Levi's. You got to get your braces and your Fred Perry shirts because, they're all about individuality. They all fucking look the same. Sorry, guys. Don't kill me. DMS for life. I got you. I know you boys. But anyway, so yeah, lots of stuff with the kids.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of stuff with the kids. I did take time out to go see the Thunderbolts.
Oh, well, at least one of us did. You
it was
son
good.
of a biscuit.
I saw it twice. That's how.
I know. You freaking texted me. You're like, I'm going to see it again. I was like, I'd like to see it. Maybe.
You could have.
I could have just.
You could have just fucking come up early and been like, John and I got to do show prep stuff. We're doing planning and just fucking gone right to the movie theater before you came here.
They document this shit.
Oh, shit. They're not like they're watching.
This is true. The chat is a fucking.
It's a ghost town. I need the cricket sound.
What happened?
The only thing out there is someone going, oh, hello, dum-dum.
Yeah, it's like,
just push the fucking buttons, Greg. Oh, no.
It's all right, though. It's all right. People are still getting into the groove of it. Yeah, so what did I do? Not much. I got, I worked, and then Friday I took off because I had to get a CAT scan.
Oh, how was your cat? How's your pussy?
My pussy's great, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've never, oddly enough, 54 years old, I've never had a CAT scan, ever.
Me neither.
It's kind of like an MRI.
I've had so many of those.
Yeah, it's very similar to that. You just lay on the
I've had so many MRIs I could just point north.
yeah. it literally is. You just sit. It literally took me like 10 minutes. They were just like, all right, sit on the thing. It's like they feed you in the thing, like hold your breath and exhale, and okay, cool, and hold your breath. And I got the results back literally within hours. They were like, your lungs are good, believe it or not. Freaking 30-something years of smoking.
Wow.
They were like, they're okay. They're like, you probably should cut back because you got a little signs of emphysema coming your way.
I quit smoking 25 years ago. I probably got a fucking softball in my chest.
Well, I mean,
you probably got Quado in there. John.
I mean, you go in those things and you.
That's why it's John Alex, because I got the fucking the Quado inside. His name's Alex.
Oh, there you go.
He talks to me in my sleep.
Open your mind,
John. Open your legs.
Do it. Do it. Yeah. So it was just at my age and being a smoker, you just want to, as long as you don't get the big casino, you're
Oh
good.
yeah.
So I was happy to hear that. And then other than that, really, I mean, we're gearing up for my daughter's birthday coming up Wednesday.
Oh shit!
It's gonna be the big 17.
Oh shit!
Took her out for her nails to get did.
Oh shit!
It was really nice. And then really the rest of it, we had big lofty plans. I was gonna go see the Thunderbolts and take my daughter out, but then there was impending bad weather, so we didn't. Oh, look at it! People are still getting in the gruel of it. Gruel Master, we got to put that shirt back up. We do have to work on our merchandise again. I've kind of let it slack, but we'll really push that out.
You're
soon.
the king of merch. You should be getting on this shit.
I know. Well, we had Gruel Master, we had Yikes, we have I'm a Thirsty Hamster.
Yeah.
Corey was right.
Hashtag Corey was right.
Yep. Yeah, I had to take Corey Feldman was right off because, whatever.
Pussies.
And then, of course, the Jackpot Jordies, which we have to make as a
fundraiser for the old Brian Rizzuto.
Yeah, it seems like he did post something saying that he's doing okay now. And he thanked everybody. So
and then Doge tried to take his GoFundMe.
Doge, fucking Doge.
Fucking Elon Musk. Tesla has lost so much money. I need to take everybody's GoFundMe.
Yeah,
to GoFund me.
Yeah, GoFund me, motherfucker. Yeah. So, other than that, it was just really just a chill, getting ready for that. I got to pick my daughter up from college on Tuesday. So, all the chickens will be in the roost soon.
Okay.
Which should be delightful.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I'm just like.
You seem a little quiet today.
I am a little quiet today. I don't know.
That's all right. We're gonna turn this ship around.
We're gonna turn this ship around.
We're gonna get this
I
thing
have a million
going.
thoughts that go through my head at once, and it's like it's so hard to hold back the fucking floodgates.
All right, Adderall boy. So why don't we?
Then we can just go here.
Yeah, do that.
I'll get the weirdness out.
Weird news. Totally nude. Weird news. John, you got any news?
Yeah, I do. The Delco dumper has been caught.
The Delco dumper.
Are you not familiar with the Delco dumper? It's been so hard not to talk about this in the hour or so that you've been here.
No, I don't know.
Holy shit. Okay.
Enlighten me, my friend, on the Delco dumper.
I guess this woman in Delco, which is a suburb of, I think, Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Pittsburgh or Philly. One of the fucking two armpits of Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania as a whole.
Take your pick.
Yeah. Couple two tree.
It's one of the. It's like when people are like, "Yeah, I'm from Troy, New York." It's like you're not from Troy. You're from Waterville. It's like, which is like the dump. But anyway, she thought this woman was following her, and she was mad. So she got out, pulled down her pants, squatted on the front of her car, and took a massive I'm talking hold on, let me find it. Where is it?
A bucket of his diarrhea. It was liquid.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, wait, that's...
Wait, we're turned off. What happened?
I don't know what happened, Craig. I'm sorry, I hit the wrong fucking button. I was looking for my diarrhea button.
Yeah, where is it?
Oh.
We have so many of them now.
Well, I think the other one that was me was I changed it to something else.
Oh, man. That's all right. We still got fucking...
A bucket of his diarrhea.
She took a shit on this person's car.
Hot liquid.
Squatted over, and just shat all over the front of her fucking car. And the woman, in true Delco fashion, the woman whose car she sat on was like, she's like, what the, you fucking slut? How was that your reaction? She called it like a slut or a whore. I'm like, she just shit on your car and that you're a whore.
That just makes you a whore, I guess.
Oh my God. Well, they caught her. She has been arrested for disposing of waste on a highway. I shit you not. Disposing of waste on a highway.
Diapers. I shit my pants every
yeah.
day.
Every fucking day.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that one got me.
Because all the sluts I've ever banged always shit themselves.
Sure. What are you, fucking the big bopper over there? What's his
What
name?
are you, fucking Dave Matthews, man? What the hell's going on here?
Who was it that likes to lay under the fucking table?
Oh, Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry, you're fucking Chuck Berry over there.
Well, you know about the Dave Matthews thing, right?
No.
Oh my God, it was a story, and this is why.
Strap in, kids.
This is why it's a rule to never take a shit on a tour bus, because they were driving somewhere. I believe it was Chicago. Their tour bus was driving, and they needed to dump their waste. So the tour bus driver, in his infinite wisdom, hung it over the bridge and dumped all the waste, which proceeded to land on this passing boat that went by like a tour boat. Wait.
You gotta wait for the shake drip on my ass.
Oh,
Bloody damn it.
That's so gross. Can you imagine?
Yeah, look it up.
It's raining and shit.
Hallelujah, black rain, as they call it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a famous story about
I got
Dave
shit on by Dave Matthews.
And they had to apologize. They were like, we did not mean to dump our waste on this group of traveling fucking boat people.
Well, I do gotta know. You did. Jesus Christ! Hey, sorry we shit all over our fans. Hey, you guys down there, you Dave Matthews fans.
Mom's
Hey,
on.
Mom.
We're talking about diarrhea
Hey,
as
Mom.
usual. It hasn't changed in 40 years.
Oh my God! I might have to hold off on this next story then, because my mom's listening.
Oh.
Hey, hey, Greg.
Yeah.
Have you ever left your phone somewhere and had to go back for it?
Sure.
What's the furthest you've gone back for your phone?
I haven't gone that far. It's never been in another person's house or something.
I mean,
like
how
that.
far before you go, fuck it, I'll just get a new phone?
It has to be, I'd have to say, at least a 20-minute drive, if more.
Let's say you were on Mount Fuji
Okay.
and you had to be rescued.
Okay.
And you got home, you're like, let me call Manal and tell her about, where the fuck's my phone? I left my phone on Fuji.
You left your phone. Yeah.
Do you go back to Fuji to get your phone?
Fuck no.
Well, some motherfucker went up on Fuji, got stranded, was rescued, realized, shit, I left my phone up there, went back up to get it, and had to be rescued again. Talk about dumb.
Talk about fucking phone addiction. These people. Was your shit that important?
That's what I say. Dude,
It's called the cloud.
yeah.
For fuck's sake.
You think he's got to ship back up to the cloud?
You know what? When I got my new phone, you know what I did? I transferred everything from the cloud. I took the old phone and went like this. Hi, guys. Since when would it be listening? Stop.
Probably never, Mom.
This is true.
Fine. That story I
All
held
right.
off, Mom. It's coming next.
Strap in.
Strap in or strap on, as I say.
Earmuffs, Joanne. Earmuffs.
Guys. I just the story I was gonna say was, did you get your $130 dildo?
I heard about
Your
that.
ghost dildo.
Because, I want Papa in my
Papa in my.
little dude, I would totally get that.
Yeah. Did you see it?
I
It's
did.
weird.
It looks kind of like, you remember, I'll do a little one of
Unless
these.
that's just painted on there. That's the other thing. I couldn't tell if
No,
it was like.
it looks like it's molded in there. It kind of reminded me of
Oh shit.
the GERD is on overdrive today. Back in high school, they used to sell those Disney Pops,
Yes.
and we used to sit and watch the girls eat the Disney Pops. Kind of like
Dirty bird.
Kind of like when we went to the Bronx Zoo and we got our girlfriends chocolate covered bananas. We're standing there like we are the chimps in the fucking pen, like. But I remember the Disney
Trade secrets.
But the Disney Pops, they were they looked like dildos, and they were shaped like all. It was ribbed for your pleasure.
Oh boy, was
so
it?
you know, you watch a girl eat one of those things, you
Sweatpants.
yeah, sweatpants, vagina safe paint. None of that Chinese.
I can't see that. I don't know why.
Well, lucky enough that on the live stream people can actually read it now on the
I
bottom.
hope they
so.
paint it with vagina safe paint. Name of that Chinese. None of that Chinese life. Well, yes, Justin. We've got tariffs with China. That includes the dildos.
It's going to be a tariff.
No Chinese dildos, especially not in Texas where there's a 5 dildo limit.
Yes, we did talk about the 5 dildo limit.
Yeah.
Because the dildo, I want to be on the dildo police.
You know what that means? That if you want to buy the gildo, that's the official name of the ghost dildo.
Sure.
If you want to buy yourself a gildo and you already have 5, fuck, I better get rid of one of these before my ghost dildo shows up and the police are going to arrest me.
Yeah.
What if you're a collector?
That's true.
I'm not using them for sexual purposes. I'm a dildo collector.
I thought they were massagers.
Like someone who collects, I don't know, shitty mugs.
Remember that old gag? The old, it's a back massager where they
Sure.
show it like on her back. We're like, yeah, that's where it's going.
That's where it's going.
Yep, just like their fucking electric toothbrush. Anyway, I proceed.
Anyway, in serious news, did you see this? Fallout and Barbie stars join the new "Fuck You Verizon," the new serial killer comedy that's coming from SNL people.
Oh no,
It's
I
called
didn't hear
Hot
that.
Todd.
Hot Todd.
It's the girl from Fallout. Who I'm like looking. I'm like, are we talking Fallout? I really think of her from Yellow Jackets and her right there.
Yeah, Jackie from Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
This
but
was the story.
But she was like the head from. She was. Which, by the way, when the hell is Fallout coming?
Dude, I don't
back?
even need to see this fucking movie because one of the sites I read this on basically gave the synopsis of the whole fucking movie because it's Ariana Greenblatt, who they're like Barbie, and I'm like, isn't she like fucking young Gamora?
Yeah.
And what's her name in the other thing? She's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, she's been around.
And Ella Purnell, who's the girl from Fallout, who's from Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
But the whole premise is like Ella Purnell is a teacher or a camp counselor or some shit like that, and they get to camp, and Ariana Greenblatt is one of her campers, and this one girl goes missing, and they all start blaming it on this really hot guy whose name is Todd.
It says here Hot Ted.
Hot Ted.
Oh, okay.
Hot Ted, sorry.
Not to be confused with a hot Carl. But
Yeah,
anyway,
or-
proceed.
or-
As we've been talking a lot about.
A bucket of his
Ooh,
diarrhea.
hot Carl. Ooh.
Anybody down for a hot Carl? Sounds like some freaky white boy shit. You want to do a hot
Anyway,
Carl?
there you go. I gave you some serious news to top off our scatological humor.
Man, there wasn't that much fucking.
No, I don't care.
It's all diet.
It's all diarrhea and fucking. A little drip at the end for there, Gregory.
It's like when a dog barks like. "Arr!" Got that little extra tinge at the end.
The little tap at the end.
Oh yeah,
It's like those people who punctuate their farts, you know, and they're like a little one at the end.
A little. Remember Jeremy? Fucking, dude, I can fart the theme to Jaws.
Oh my god!
Oh god, it's all about poop today.
What does that say? Ella is already in a serial kill. Oh, dude, that show is fucking.
Which one, Sweet Pea?
Sweet Pea is fucking phenomenal.
Sweet
You saw it,
Pea.
right?
No, I did not see
You
the
need-
Sweet Pea.
Dude, you need to go watch Sweet Pea.
Is that on Amazon Prime?
I think it might be. I don't fucking know.
Boo. Yep. Okay, I'll watch it.
I cannot believe you have not seen that.
The Sweet Pea.
Anyway, that's my shit of news.
Yeah.
Where are we going next?
Well, let's talk about, do we have any of this stuff?
Now hold on there 1 second here, young fella. I was thinking about maybe the
Look,
two of
look
us
quick.
get down
I
in the
know.
old
Quickly,
corner
give me a warning.
and hit one of them movie plexes where we can go sit down and eat a tub of popcorn and check out some preview.
Let's peek on the Hey Pal What's New Facebook page to see if anything
well-
popped up.
No.
No.
Well, I did send Justin that thing about
Oh, well-
Paradise Records.
Well, we do have, talk about Paradise Records.
Dude, if I could get to it, there we go.
We also,
You know what it is? It's just one of those. I think it's based on a true story.
True story.
it's
Yeah,
kinda-
you sent it to me. It looks really, really good.
What is it? Logic, isn't it? It's based on Logic's story.
Yeah.
It's about a record store. But it's got a very like 80s 90s vibe,
Yeah.
and that's what got Justin and I talking about the movie I'm going to talk about that I saw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you sent me
just
that
looks
trailer.
interesting.
Yeah, it looked really, really good. Also, just real quick, I mean, Weapons put out that new trailer, which that movie looks crazy.
Oh, with the kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one was kind of like just a teaser, and now this one was a little bit more in depth of.
The first one was a tickle the taint.
Yeah, now this one is actually it gives you a little bit more of the premise, and then it's all the kids that disappear were all from one classroom.
Yes.
Yeah, and you got
And the teacher.
You got the shit from Ozark. Yeah, I don't know shit about fuck.
I don't know shit about fuck. I don't know nothing about birth no babies.
The future Silver Surfer too. Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I don't know how that's gonna
She
work.
well,
Whatever.
I think she's only going to be one of the Silver Surfers. They gotta. Apparently, there's more than one Silver Surfer. I was not aware of that. What else do we have? Just really those two, I think. Really.
No, there was other ones, but I can't get to it because I got a pop-up blocker. So the site that I usually scroll through them on is
Yeah, you
keeps
got-
fucking the Dexter Resurrection teaser.
Oh yeah, which was basically him reading a paper. Exciting. What's it?
The Now You See Me Now You Don't trailer of that new sequel. That was
Yes.
actually before the Thunderbolts.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw that trailer.
But no trailers I give a fuck about.
No, nothing.
Justin's probably yelling at me on the fucking text. You didn't see the trailer for Your Mom Sucks My Dad's.
Yeah, well, you know, yeah, definitely with the '90s.
Yeah, I'm
bringbacks.
loving the 90s. Probably because like I feel like we're finally getting movies about like when we were in high school. I don't know. We're at that age where we look back and kind of nostalgic about that time.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
'80s was. I think '80s was overplayed. I mean, that's really
Well,
their
I'm
teenage
just
years.
I'm just gonna go there. That's what I fucking loved about that movie, Freaky Tales, that I watched. And
Let's-
Justin's fucking blowing up too. Is
Let's
Freaky
talk
Tales.
about it. Let's get into it, yo.
I forget how Kate and I described it, but it's very like it's a retro. It takes place in 1987 on this single day,
Mm-hmm.
and it's 4 different tales that kind of intersect.
Yeah.
Pedro's in it,
I mean, hold on a second.
How will you explain that?
I mean, he's everywhere.
and the first tale takes place in like this underground punk club where Operation Ivy and Black Flag are playing.
Yes, we watched a little bit of it, and I was like, I could smell the TV
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Like, I've played in so many of those dumps. Like, I
The
just I
sticky
could
floor.
sticky floor, the smell of stale beer,
Oh, yeah.
just that like sweat, you know. Oh,
Stale
yeah.
beer, sweat, and a little bit of mildew.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But it was just such a good movie. That was like I just took me right fucking back.
Yeah.
But it was a good movie on top of that too. It was just a fun, good movie. I
Yeah.
don't want to spoil too much because I really think like.
No, I definitely want to watch it. So
But the first 2 are very musical influenced. I don't think the last 2 are musical influenced at
you'd
all.
show me clips. I know definitely the one. There's the punk one, and then they show the hip hop from
Hip-hop,
uptown. You
yeah.
know. Then we started talking about stuff like Summer of Sam, how that one particular area at that point in time.
Well, this takes place in Oakland, California. So that's in the Bay.
Oakland.
In the Bay.
Oakland.
O-Town.
Yeah. So that's cool. Yeah. So let's just get right into movies then, because yeah, there really wasn't that many trailers.
So that was the one movie that I watched. I watched the first 2 tales in that movie twice,
Really?
which is
Okay.
cool because they were my favorite. Justin didn't like the second one so much. I liked all of them, but just the nostalgia of those two, because I started watching it and then like Kate was out with Laura doing their like birthday dinner that they always do,
Okay.
because their birthdays are like a week apart.
Sure.
And so when she got home, she's like, "Okay, wait, you're watching this? Oh my God, that sounds like such a movie I'd like to watch." I was like, "You want me to start it over?" She's like, "How far are you into it?" I was like, 38 minutes. And she's like, "Oh," I was like, "I'll just start it over. Just fucking."
Shut the fuck up and watch it.
So I started
Shut
over
up, you.
and rewatched it, and we watched it together, my wife and I. And you can hear about it on the John and Kate on a Date podcast.
Is there really such a
I
thing?
wish.
You got
I've been trying to convince her. I was like,
We
let's
have to-
let's do a podcast called John and Kate Go on a Date. And it'll just be like every week we go on a date and we talk about what happened, whether it's like what we talked about or something happened on the date that we have to talk about.
Okay.
Just hey, we went to the movies and but oh my God, in the movies, this is what happened. Or
You don't want to get it confused with John and Kate plus 8.
No.
You could do John and Kate plus 4.
Yeah. Or that one that's on the Adam and Eve network, John and Kate Masturbate.
Oh, I did not see that one.
I'd watch the fuck out of that.
Fuck yeah.
Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
Mm-hmm.
My mom. My mom would not watch that. No matter how much of it I'm in.
So yeah, you got to see Freaky Tales. Now, we don't want to bury the lead on this, but you did see
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts
Twice.
You saw it twice. I was supposed to go see it, and we talked about it at the beginning of the thing. So what I ended up doing was, I was super late to the party, and I watched Black Widow because I never saw it. It was just one of those Marvel movies. I'm like, yeah, man, it came out like this should have came out 10 years ago. Like it's a prequel, and she's already dead, and it's not following the storyline, and blah blah. But I did watch it because I wanted to know more about Yelena and Red Guardian and all that stuff.
Florence Pugh.
Pew pew pew. She's awesome.
She's amazing.
But I actually really enjoyed Black Widow. I was like, okay.
I mean, it was good. I just felt like that was that COVID movie.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, give me something to watch in COVID. You can make me pay $30 for it. Okay. What else do I have to fucking do right now?
Yeah, yeah. So I just managed to.
I think it would have been better in the theater.
Yeah, it was. I mean, there was a lot of suspension of disbelief with that fucking movie.
Shit, yeah.
Flying out like they're fighting in the middle of the air and jumping on different things that are flying. Yeah, I'm just like, come on. Like, this is just stupidity. But overall, like, I got a little bit more into. So when I do see Thunderbolts, I mean, it's been spoiled for me already because.
You poor thing.
You know what it is? It's the fucking internet. It's just. If the minute the movie comes out, it's just like, now I could avoid it and not watch it, but it's like,
why would you do that to
fucking
yourself?
addict of me. It was just like, and they kind of like some of these shows on YouTube, they'll kind of do like we're not spoiling it, but we're kind of spoiling it anyway.
Yeah.
Where it's like, the black is all about this, and you're like, yeah, I know.
Well, it's like when you're watching the fucking closing credits of a movie.
Yeah.
And then the last thing in the credits is like just before the end of the credits is the songs.
Yep.
And it's like the last song listed in the credits is the Fantastic Four theme song. And you're like, so I guess that's what the post-credit scene is going to be all about.
Yep. Yep.
Which it was.
What do we got more? I love that Taskmaster scene in
Thunderbolts was a message to fans. They are finally back on track with the MCU.
Oh. What? That they just freaking...
That they shot her in the head?
Yeah, let's...
Oh, fucking... Yeah, Mom, I'm going to spoil it for you if you're still there.
We're going to give you the long version, too.
Oh, you gave me the long one?
So listen, I didn't see it. My boy here saw it. He's going to give us a review of it. We're probably going to spoil the shit out of it, even though I don't care about spoilers. I don't have the patience. So
Look, I'm not going to spoil much. Well, I
No.
might spoil, but it was, dude, what can you... It's like a classic Marvel movie. It's almost like this is what we need. I think this is where Marvel excels the most, is when they take away the tentpole characters like Iron Man and Thor and all that shit and just give us a good, fun movie with some fucking characters, some secondary characters, make them the main characters of a new movie.
Yeah.
I think that's what was so successful with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
Was the fact that these are not main characters. These are side characters that we don't fucking know. And most people don't know these characters other than like, well, she's this and who the fuck's Red Guardian and fucking David Harbour.
Wow.
Between David Harbour and fucking Florence Pugh, and I could live without fucking Bucky's I'm an aging emo rock star and I'm trying to stay relevant hairdo. Jesus fucking Christ. It looks so awkward. It's
Congressman
Bucky. Hold on. Put on your emo wig. Hold on.
Well, the things I did hear about it is that it deals a lot with depression, which is cool.
Yes, which is great.
It seems very dark. Yeah, there was it definitely seems like there's a lot of it. It's getting the MCU back on track, and they're so into the they always do this to me, and Star Wars kind of does it to me too, where it's like they give me the least most likely. Like, I remember when they announced Thunderbolts, I was like, who fucking cares?
Who fucking cares about Thunderbolts?
Is it going to be another shit Suicide Squad kind of ripoff or whatever? But it apparently is not.
No.
And I love Florence Pugh and
Pew, pew,
and
pew.
pew 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 pew. I love her character. And I think I'm actually really glad I saw Black Widow before I'm going to see this because it gives me a little bit more meat to chew on.
Yeah.
You know,
You're a little more emotionally invested in her now too.
exactly, because I didn't even realize we see
It's
her.
a nice jump too. Now that I think about it, because it's the end of Black Widow where is it the end of Black Widow where DeFontaine meets her at Nat's grave and is like, "You want to come work for me?" And then this starts off with like her on a mission.
Yeah, well, it also kind of tied in because if you watch the Hawkeye show, and I never saw the post-credit scene on Black Widow, so she's like, they're like, "Oh, do you want to get the guy who killed your sister?" And shows freaking Clint Barton. So you're like, "Oh, okay, that's why she was going after him."
Yep.
So it kind of makes sense, but. Yeah, I'm really excited to see it. Like I said, it's been getting good reviews.
And I love, because we're spoiling the shit out of this. Sorry, Mom.
Mom, Groot is not in this.
Yeah, no Groot, Mom. But I love the way he dances.
Yeah.
Everybody like theorizing, oh, it's Thunderbolts. They're called the Thunderbolts because of Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah. Well, in the comics, I mean, that's ultimately.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's not why they were called the Thunderbolts. Because there's a story about her Pee-wee soccer team that was like the Westchester Thunderbolts.
No.
And at one point, freaking Walker's just like, "We're not your fucking Thunderbolts." But Red Guardian's like, "What? You named your team after your soccer team?" She's like, "No, we did." It was so funny.
Yeah, well, I mean,
So good.
in the closet. I'm out of the closet now. In the comics.
Yeah, Mom. I think
team
you'll
was
you'd like
assembled
this
by
too.
Thunderbolt Ross.
Yes,
so
correct.
They kind of gave us a little red herring
And
with
then
the
they-
whole Captain America of it all, where you're thinking like, oh,
Yes.
he's going to make the Thunderbolts, but nope.
Yeah.
Nope, not that. So I did hear all about the why the asterisks. I heard about the post-credit
The
scene.
New Avengers. New Avengers with Z.
New Avengers with Z. Yeah.
And I love how they set Cap. What's his name? Fucking Falcon.
Yeah. Well, Captain America now.
Him up as the bad guy that they have to change the name because he's trying to copyright the Avengers, the New Avengers. He's trying to copyright it, so they're doing New Avengers with a Z. Which I feel like I'm not enough of a comic book nerd to like. Wasn't there? There was a New Avengers comic, and then there was a problem with it, so it became New Avengers with a Z. It actually became New Avengers.
Really?
I feel like that's a story, or I'm making that the fuck up.
I know
Justin's gonna fact check me on New Avengers.
There's Avengers, then there's the West Coast Avengers, then there's the Young Avengers. But as far as like the New Avengers, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Michigan Avengers.
Oh yeah,
What
it's
is
a
he?
hockey team.
Ah.
Oh, I bet you they're all pissed. The New Avengers. Anyway,
Yeah, but I think it's a point in the right direction. I kind
It
of
is.
like that. If they are the New Avengers, they're kind of getting that redemption of like, you got Dimes, Kirkland, Captain America. He's still going to be U.S. agent, but I think it's hysterical too that Sam Wilson's like, what the fuck?
and you got Yelena like following in Nat's footsteps. It's like this is her moment to make up for all the fucking shit she's done, and that was kind of Nat's thing too. Is like,
Yeah.
she's got a lot of red in the ledger. So like by trying to do good and be a hero, she's kind of emulating her sister, and like I want to be like her. She always looked up to her. It's like,
yeah,
and this is the way she can help, like
and you
and
kinda,
become the new Black Widow.
yeah. I mean, and looking at what they have, I mean, you got a super soldier. You got two super soldiers.
Right.
Which I never realized too. Actually, watching Black Widow again, is that I didn't know that Red Guardian had the super soldier serum too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it was just Russian state-sponsored copy.
yeah.
He's fucking, and then
Red
there's
Guardian limo service.
the regular credit scene is in the movie. He talks about we could be a team, the kind of team that's on the Wheaties box,
Yes.
where they have kids' toys, and she's like, "This is not a marketing opportunity."
And Wheaties did not have
and,
kids.
and in the mid-credit scene, it's him in a grocery store, and this lady's in the cereal aisle, and he goes, "Oh, so many choices. Maybe this one." And he's pointing to himself and like. And she's like all freaked out. And she takes it, and then she drops. He's like, "That's me."
Yeah, he's just a delight.
He's a fucking treasure, man. I love that guy.
Yeah.
And it's finally like a superhero I could cosplay as.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. You totally need a Red Guardian outfit.
Give me that
Especially
Red
with
Guardian
beard.
outfit.
Good time. So yeah, no, I'm really excited to see that one. And like I said, caught up with that. That seems to be the one, the
Fucking
the big winner. The big
TV's
winner.
on fire though. Fuck the movies. Holy shit. I'm more excited about what's on TV right now than I am about what's in the fucking movies. Which is, I mean, I was very excited for Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but I feel like I'm so much more excited, especially after last week's fucking triple show of Andor. Oh my god.
We got some TV to break down here.
I don't know, man. I couldn't stand up straight for a week.
Really? Well,
Not
okay.
literally, but I was just so excited. Gave me something to look forward to and something to be depressed about because this week's Andor is going to be the last one, isn't it?
No, there's 2 more. There's 12. I remember hearing our old. I remember hearing our last episode where I said it was 9.
Yeah.
There's actually 3 episodes.
Oh, because they got to do BBY 4 BBY, 3 BBY,
2 BBY,
1 BBY,
Yep.
and that leads up to the events of
Rogue One.
Rogue One.
Yeah, so
Which leads directly, dude. I feel like I'm gonna have to watch Andor season 1, then Andor season 2 straight through, and then right through Rogue One and right into A New Hope.
yeah, and apparently, from what I've heard from different channels that I watch, like this next 3 is supposed to be the best out of all of them.
Oh fuck! How do you top last week's?
I mean, look,
Dude, when she was standing in the corner of that room and fucking straps him into the chair. And I was like, are they going to show her torture him? And she just like sets up the machine and walks away. And I was like, what? She didn't kill him or anything. And then all of a sudden, like, Andor's like, hey, baby, kaboom.
yeah. I mean, I'll be honest.
me.
These 3 episode arcs that they have. It seems like the third out of the 3 is the big one.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other
'cause it
2 are
ties everything
kind of.
up.
Yeah, it was a little. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't get me wrong. I fucking love it, but
Yeah.
it did feel kind of draggy in some of it. I was just kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
But when they got to the meat of it
Maybe.
all, and near the end, it was good. So I really do love it. So, but I can see some of the Star Wars people being like, it's boring. It's all politics. And you're like, well, yeah, there's.
I feel like it's been like #1 in TV shows. Too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So far. I mean, well, you got that and you got The Last of Us, which is kind of, I mean, who's going to.
I guess I'm not as bored as Justin over here is because I find fascinating these shows the fact that I'm getting to see how like the average person in the universe, like in this galaxy, how they live, like
Yeah.
what their day is like, what their life is like, and what like the normal people are having to deal with. And that's one of those things that I found so great about freaking Rogue One was like it's not your main line actor, like your main line characters.
Yeah. Well, that's
I
what
guess I love side character shit.
Well, I mean, that's what's one of the great things about Star Wars is that you can have an Andor, you can have a skeleton crew, you can have an Ahsoka, you can have
Right.
your laser swords, you can have your pew-pews, and then you can have like your political freaking things. That's kind of how Marvel was in the beginning, where all their movies was like, here's the fucking spectacle, here's the
Testicle.
John Clancy fucking spy one.
Right.
Here's the fucking heist one. Like they put a little bit more flavor into it, and that's what talking about Thunderbolts again. Going back to that, it seems like it's something different for once, where it's not just like, okay, here's the 4th fucking cap. Like there's nothing to kind of, or they didn't depend on member berries and cameos and all that
Right.
shit. They just and. Apparently, we didn't talk about the post-credit scene, which I know about, but I ain't going to spoil it. It finally is going to give you something that you know is going to happen.
Wait, which in
Thunderbolts.
Oh, Thunderbolts.
Yeah, I keep going back and forth. But yeah, that end credit scene is like, oh, well, we know we're getting that. So.
You mean the Avengers joining? I mean the Fantastic Four joining the Marvel mainline cinematic universe?
Yeah, fucking, Fantastic Four's coming.
Yeah, the
We're like-
foreskin's coming.
Yeah, how many of the other movies in this last fucking multiverse saga was just like, oh, look, Hercules, where'd he go? Nothing. Oh, look, fucking Harry Styles with the fucking,
God,
him,
stop.
nothing. Oh, here's the fucking Black Knight. Oh, here's Blade. None of them happened.
No.
At least in this post-credit scene, you're like, shit, I know that's coming. That's coming in a few months.
You keep telling me we're gonna peg, and then you never do.
I'm telling you, fucking
No
talk
wooden
about
peg.
talk about gooning. Yeah, man. So,
So what else did I have here? Oh, Joel.
Joel.
Fucking Joel's dead. Oh, I don't know Joel. I can't.
Well, this episode that we got another one coming up tonight, but
yeah. In 17 minutes.
You're gonna have to watch it on the way home. No, no. The with Last of Us, we did. This is like the aftermath of the old the John. Which it's kind of weird that they with Ellie and her girlfriend, they got to Seattle all in one episode. It was we're leaving. And then
on the trail.
Okay, I thought they were gonna
on the road.
I thought they were gonna kind of stretch that out a little bit, but I'm kind of glad they didn't.
They got places to go, things to do, people to kill.
Yep, exactly. So how are they gonna freaking?
I don't know. It was a slow episode, but it was like it built up the characters, built up the story a little bit more.
Yeah. There was no scissoring involved, but
whoa.
I mean,
We need more ribbing.
yeah, you didn't tell me about ribbing. You have to tell me about it later. Yeah, so I mean, Last of Us definitely kind of a path to the craziness. So it wasn't.
Yeah,
it was a nice palate cleanser. It wasn't like.
Well, I think tonight's episode we get Ellie getting bit, and then the other girl goes to kill her, and she's like, "No, don't shoot me. I'm immune."
Yeah, you can see that in the credits,
which happens in the game too. The way they find that out in the game.
What the fuck? The hot dog. Speaking of kosher hot dogs, what?
Oh boy, who's Biscuit 69?
Let's look at Biscuit 69.
Oh, you can look at Biscuit 69.
No, it's fine. You can block him. Yeah, but
anyway, what was I saying? In the game, that's all found out because the spores are everywhere in the tunnels and all these areas, so they have to wear like these gas masks. And Ellie's comes off, and the girl's like, "Oh my god, you've been infected, and she's like, "No, hold on, I'm immune."
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean that show was just fucking,
It's
But
Pedro.
The last one was just definitely a palate cleanser. I think.
I'm looking at the wrong thing here. I don't know why I put
that's
this
the
on.
last one on there. That's from last week's.
I'm
you
sorry,
silly goose.
Gregory. Oh fuck. Me.
But there was those two. I did watch. What did I watch?
Did you watch a documentary? Because my wife watches a fucking million documentaries.
She does, and usually we're on the same page with that. I don't know if these people are. But I did watch the two things that I watched was since it is May the 4th. I did watch Tales of the Underground.
Okay.
That new Disney Plus Dave Filoni animation.
Yes,
How do you
Star
do?
Wars.
Yes.
How do you do?
It's a quick one. It's like Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Sith. This is very similar to that. So we're getting some weird people in here.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
It's fine. Hey, look, they're chatting. I don't give a shit.
I almost blocked Justin.
Whoops. No, so yeah, Tales of the Underground they're like little bottleneck stories.
Yeah.
It's 6 episodes. They're short. They're like 15 minutes each. One is about Saj Ventress, and the other one is about Cad Bane.
Yes.
Take of that as you will. If you're not big into Clone Wars and you don't know who these people are, I'll be honest, you're going to get fucking lost in the sauce. You're going to be like, who the fuck is this? Why is Obi-Wan in the first one? Why are they putting this woman into the water? Who's this guy that looks like he's from Prey? You're just like, what the fuck? But it takes you on a little adventure, and, it's a Filoni jam. So he loves all that shit.
Whoa! Oh, my God.
Jacob's 14-year-old doll.
Dude, somebody's going to have to get on the YouTube channel and take care of this.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
We don't have a producer, so I'm going to have to hop over to the YouTube stream and check this out.
Yeah, so I'll talk about my shit here. So, yeah, Tales of the Underground.
Ah!
Oh, come on, for God's sakes.
For Christ's sakes, Gregory.
It wasn't me. So, yeah, get it back. We're off the rails. Yeah, I mean, if you're big into the the Clone Wars stuff, it's it's a good way to. It's May the 4th, right? So you're gonna check that shit out. The other one I did watch the new episode or the new season start to Walking Dead, Dead City.
Boom.
Fucking diapers. I shit my pants every day. I can't walk. I can't hump.
Yeah. What more can be said except we're beating a fucking dead horse at this point with Walking Dead. I love to see Negan be Negan. He's always a charming individual. The story, if you give a shit, it's just, Negan's in the city now. He's working with the Croat. They got a little thing going on there, and Maggie's back across the Hudson, and they're gonna go. Here we go again. Let's go back to the city. And you're like, okay, whatever. So that's not much more I can say about it. I was a huge Walking Dead fan, and even the first season of Dead City, I enjoyed. It was like, all right, well, this is better than I thought it was going to be. And same with the Daryl Dixon stuff. The Rick and Michonne show was great. But at this point now, I'm like, season 2, get the hell out of here. What do you got going on here? Oh, interesting. I'm seeing myself on a delay.
I'm sorry. You know what I'm doing? I'm adding Tully as a chat moderator.
Oh.
So he can kick people out of the chat, or he can remove things from the chat
good
on
boy.
YouTube.
Good boy.
Come on, I need my extra producer in the background, Justin.
Yeah.
Justin Tully.
Yeah, so did you watch anything that was...
I can't think of anything I fucking watched.
No? Yeah.
Other than that show, 4 seasons, I watched some of it with my wife. She was like halfway through the series, and I was just like, what you watching? And doing one of those, like, sitting there playing a game while she's watching it, so I'm watching it today. And then
kind of in the background kind of stuff.
one of those where, like, you get up to go get yourself a cup of coffee, and they're like, oh, you want me to pause? You're like, no, you don't have to pause. I'm just not.
I'm going to take a 15
Fill me in when I get back.
Yeah,
I'm going to go outside and have a sandwich. I'll be right back.
I'm going to take a 15-minute shit. You just you keep going.
No, but it was good. Fuck you, Verizon. It was good, but it kind of incomplete in places, but I got the gist of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
It was this whole group of friends that's like our age.
Okay.
Steve Carell's in it. The premise is like he left his wife and started getting with this like younger girl who's like 20 years younger than him.
Good times.
I was like, oh, it's my, I've seen that happen. That's Greg. Well, Mel's not 20 years younger than you.
She's 13 years younger
13.
than me. We need one of those like pretend censor buttons, like beep. Hey, it sounds like beep. Oh yeah, dude. Chat.
Someone posted this channel on anti-nationalism / misanthropy. Oh, how wow. Well, Chad. Chad.
Oh, wow. Jim. Wow.
Oh my God. Anyway.
Hey, look, man. Views are views. I don't give a shit.
These fucking people
trying to throw us off the rails. But yeah, that was pretty much it.
All right.
Do you want to go into? You want to play my theme song there, Fucky?
Sure. I got your theme song. Hold on.
Yeah,
Here's
it's
your
called-
theme song, Gregory.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much.
That's for you, Greg. But in
Is that-
reality, I'm gonna.
It's time for Greg's Music News.
Boobies indeed, everybody.
Boobies indeed, everybody.
Boobies indeed. So, couple singles that came out this week that were interesting.
Oh shit!
Wow, we're definitely.
Why did that start playing?
I don't know. It really wanted to do it.
Slushy song.
Yeah. Okay. So, one of the ones we talked about, the band Turnstile. They came out with some new songs. They're doing the old drop a couple singles before a big full length. I love Turnstile, man. They're like people call them post-hardcore, but they experiment with a lot. Like they have songs that are really heavy and songs that have kind of like an 80s vibe to it.
Yeah.
So they released 2 songs, Seeing Stars and Birds, and like each one, they're completely different, which I love. One is freaking heavy as shit and fast, and the other one sounds like Duran Duran. You're like
Duran.
I'm like, okay, this is good stuff. Other than that, Mammoth, our old band Wolfie Van Halen put out a new song.
I saw that.
Dude, I love that guy. Like,
Okay.
You know what it is? It's like I've always been since I saw them open up for Guns N' Roses. That was when his first album came out, and he had that song "Distance," and it was like in the beginning. If you followed Wolfgang, you're kind of like, okay, well, he's in a weird spot because he's Eddie Van Halen's kid, and once Eddie passed, all of a sudden his album comes out, and you're kind of like, oh, is he just like trying to jump off the fame of his father? And Is he just doing this to get attention and all this stuff? But at the same time, like, you could tell he was a little held back a little bit because he didn't want to be compared to his dad.
Okay.
Now he has a song, The End. It's off their, going to be their third record. Their first two Mammoth records, I fucking love. They're catchy. He plays all the instruments on it. Kind of reminds me of me, a little heavy set. Plays all the instruments himself. He's got all these different, he's at the point now where he's a great singer and he can play the fuck out of guitar, like, just like his dad. But now he's getting to the point of like, yeah, I can sing. I write my own music. I can play the shit out of this guitar. Fuck you. I'm going to start doing some wild solos. So he's kind of putting himself out, which I really like. So this new song, The End, you got to watch the video for it because he did a video. It was, who did it? Desperado, fucking the director. From Dust Till
Oh,
Dawn.
yeah. Fuck me. El Mariachi.
Yeah. Justin, help us out.
Too much noise in the fucking chat. Justin can't help us.
Yeah.
Apparently, we're hot on Kick right now, too. Some other streamer on Kick is sending people over here.
Oh, wow. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Name Burger Planet. Hate rating. Oh, whatever. Looks like Nostalgia Critic. Okay, who's Nostalgia Critic?
I don't know. I don't care.
But anyway, yeah. So I'm really excited about new Mammoth music. It's good. So
I was gonna look that up. Who that guy was?
yeah. Oh,
Robert Rodriguez.
Robert Rodriguez.
It took me a fucking second. I didn't have to look it up. It hit me.
He directed the video, and it's very From Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay.
And the guy from Walking Dead, he helped with the special effects and all that stuff. So it's entertaining as shit. So good on old Wolfie. Other than that, really, like 7 Seconds has a new single out, Tied Up in Rhythm.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
good?
it's.
Why didn't that show up on mine?
I don't know. It could be old. It could be, but it just came up in my Discover.
Interesting.
Yeah. Other than that, really, there wasn't that. I mean, Primus has a new song with their new drummer, Little Lord Fentanyl.
Lord Fentanyl.
Yeah, and it's got Pussifer in it too, so that's
Okay.
cool. Really, yeah, that
New Selena Gomez.
yeah, the Cure is coming out with a whole bunch of different remixes of the new album. So
I don't know if this is new. Did you hear Rise Against to do a cover of Ace of Spades?
no,
Oh my God, yeah. No,
Is
it's
it
brand new. It just came out.
oh nice.
Came out on April something 11th. It's actually pretty good.
Okay,
You know Rise Against.
yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean that was pretty much it for the music. It's just a couple of singles that came out. So yeah, thanks to all the new I guess
New followers
new
over there? I don't
followers, and
know.
people are just going nuts over there. So, yeah, man, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends.
I almost hit the button.
Yeah, no, hopefully we'll,
I got my glizzy. Pet
Yeah.
my little pet hot dog.
yeah, pet your hot dog,
Pet my-
everybody, and have a good night and enjoy yourselves.
He's a pretty hot dog.
Yeah.